Wayward One screens. If you go, yeah, check it out. Make sure everything's working. I got the volume muted. It should just say starting soon. Um, now we have something up at 9 o'clock when I post that we go live. So because it never happens like that. Some asshole always has to go to the bathroom like 500 times before we start actually playing. Say what? You get how? Oh, wait a second. There. bring up the vocals here. Remove. Okay.
It was too much intelligence, so no health point needed.
Yeah, you are dumb now.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, only slightly below
Okay.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Heather, did you take a long rest? Because it says that you're down hit points.
Yeah, I need to find it.
Okay.
I think
making
Neo is good now.
I think it was Neo and Ramona were really the only two.
Get smacked around.
Yeah, everybody else is fine.
You know, every time right before we start a session, I remember that our whole group overall is not that intelligent.
Something really hammered home in the last session where it was nothing but intelligence saves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who even has those? I go out of my way. I'm like, where's a spell that has an int save? I know.
Benny's got
look,
them.
look, I know you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right. Are we on the internet? Are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
I was like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should be good.
All right. Well, welcome, internet people. People from the great beyond. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Alexa. Let everyone say hi to Alexa.
Hey!
Hi, Alexa.
Okay. Anyways.
I ain't even got Twitch up. Shit.
Well, last time we were on. Okay, so we're on episode 6 of Arcanus Awakening. Last time on Arcanus Awakening, we started off with a little bit of thievery. Vastan headed over to the Arcanus Assembly house to steal a box for a goblin named Happy. Where he was met by Ramona, who forced herself upon the heist at the command of her masters. You successfully broke in. Not so undetected as you would have liked, as you saw a member of the assembly teleport out of the building. And though Vastan trapped him in one of his grasping arrows, he managed to pour it away and go for help. So Vastan quickly started rummaging through the building without a care, trying to find his prize. Though with the calm head and perception of Ramona, they were able to find the box they were seeking. Absconding with a couple of other chests, you managed to escape the Arcanus Assembly before such mages came back with the guard. Upon opening said chests, you found a good sum of gold. Ramona found a good sum of gold and a large tome with locks on it. But you got you got the box for Happy. You headed back to the Bearded Bard to lay down for the night, where you all, seemingly in a shared dream, had some strange things happen to you. It seems, from what you gathered, you were all simultaneously attacked by some kind of creature within your minds or dreams. Vastan, quick thinking, realizing it was a dream, slit his own throat. You defeated the pumpkin monster, which some of you had discerned may not have been what it seemed. You all awoke. Well, most of you awoke. You all awoke to Griffin laying in his bed, seemingly unconscious and unactive. And that's where we left off. So you guys are, most of you gathered up to Griffin's room with the tent still set up. Neo and Strickland, you wake up on the couch. You guys went over to Griffin laying on the bed, attempted to wake him up, seeming at no avail, seeming to not wake up. Hey, Andy, can we get some music in here?
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring up.
Can you refresh my memory? Did I try burning any
You were
good healing
You
spells?
did. You were burning healing spells into him. You don't know if it healed the body, but the mind was clearly not there.
Okay.
What kind of music you want, Tim?
Just the relaxed
Okay.
behind the scenes.
Yep.
For now.
For now.
Sean's one?
Sure.
I'm getting
What was I
there.
going to say? The Griffin lay there seeming like an empty husk with nobody home. Vastan, did you go up to the room as well?
I believe so.
Okay, you and LeBeau head up to Griffin's room where you see, you saw Neo and Strickland. Ramona, you head that way as well, where you see Neo and Strickland desperately trying to get Griffin to wake up at no avail. And what do you do?
Did we send someone to go to fetch someone or no?
You guys had talked about it, but no one had made any move to do so yet.
Okay.
Yeah, what should we do? Does anyone know what to do? Wait a minute. I'm going to notice LeBeau there. You were in our dream. What dragged you into this?
Oh, I think, have we lost him?
You frozen?
No, he's there.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe back.
Can't hear you.
Well,
John,
in the
you-
meantime,
you-
does anyone
you
know
mute
what
yourself.
we could do with Griff?
We're in a room, right? Like a room that we paid for at the Bearded Bard, correct?
You're in
Yeah.
the room. You didn't pay for it. Gorvax had been letting you guys stay there.
Yeah. I'm going to leave the room and go down to Gorvax or hold on. Grab my notes, I think. Yeah, is Gorvax there?
Yep, Gorvax Cornelius.
Okay,
Yep.
Wait, Neil,
and-
where are you going?
You head downstairs. Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
No, go ahead.
Neil, where are you
Can
going?
I'm gonna make sure the rooms are ours for a while. That's it. That's
All
it.
right. All right, let me know if you need help. Don't go far.
So you head down into the lower floor of the tavern. You see Gorvax actually coming in from the back storeroom up to the bar. He's restocking, getting ready for the day.
Hey,
What can I do for you, little one?
I take out my last 2 gold pieces that I have on me and put them on the bar, and I just want to make sure we secure our rooms for as long as we need. And if we go past whatever this gets us, just let me know, and I'll pay you back. You have my word.
Ooh, he's got he insight checked you. Natural 20. Is something wrong? What's going on?
No, nothing's wrong.
You seem like something's troubled.
You know, I really like the culture of this bar. Where I'm from, it's just like a lot of like leaves and woods and just this. You gotta sleep with a lot more family members. I like the separation, and I only have my brother, so I want to make sure we have all of our rooms secured. Because I don't know what's going to happen, you know? I mean, we're just going around doing our thing, and
Also,
that
give
fun.
me a deception check.
Yeah, sure. What's my deception? Wow! Look at that. That's a 25.
Ooh, I will say, even with his natural 20 insight before, you still beat it. So just pure numbers. He takes the 2 gold. All right, this should cover you for a while.
How long's a while? I just made, I'll pull my notepad out and dash.
You,
Right?
honestly, I was gonna let you guys stay for a little while, anyways. We'll call this 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. And you know what? Cherry on top, we'll give you a free show after 2 weeks.
I'll take whatever you give. Thank you very
Awesome.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me know if you need any. You can tell he's still very
Yeah.
wary and doesn't quite buy it completely, but all right.
Who's in the tavern right now? Is there
no one right now.
No
It was
one?
just you guys.
Okay.
You do actually give me a perception check.
Perception. That's a 27.
Wow. So the door's slightly open and there's a large window in the front. As you're looking around the tavern, no one's in the tavern right now, but you do see a human male sitting on the steps of the tavern, looking like he might be waiting for it to open.
Yeah. Like, does any distinguishing things that I could see? They,
I don't know. Mike, you want to describe what Winston looks like?
So, you see a human male with real dark brown hair, very well groomed and maintained. It's about medium. And he looks probably mid to late 20s. And he is wearing a very blue, I'll call it a robe, but it's not quite. And that's pretty much what you would see from the outside.
One second, I just want to check something on my. Okay. Yeah, I'll go back upstairs.
All right, you head back upstairs. You guys are all still standing around Griffin in his tent, kind of patiently waiting for Neo to come back, and you see Neo like kind of running in on all fours, stopping to come into the room. Yeah.
We have 2 weeks. He goaded me into giving him a free show, Strickland. So I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't have to worry about people.
Look, it's
now-
all right. I mean, at this point, it's just all good publicity. We got to get our name out here in this area. We're new here. They don't understand how big we are, where we're from.
Yeah.
We're just, and we'll work the kinks out here. We can check it. We try some of our new material on the low life weirdos that come to this tavern before we start playing, big arenas.
Speaking of low life people that want to come to this tavern, there's a guy sitting out in the front steps waiting for this bar to open right now.
Already? What a
Yeah.
lush! Oh.
Jeez.
I bet he loves music though. Hey,
Yeah.
that's
See, I was thinking
let's
about
do a little guerrilla advertising.
As you guys stand around Griffin's unconscious body, just watching Neo and Strickland like just go back and forth talking business.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. We find a bunch of lushes like these guys. These the guys that just hang out at taverns the moment they open. Those are the real crowd we're looking for when we want to stir up a name.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Yes, Ramona.
like, Griffin, we want to help him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So,
Well-
could we find out if there's a sorcerer, that healer, or something?
Give
In
me
the
a
area?
history.
Magical?
Give me a history check, Ramona.
Does she have a pulse?
Yes.
She does?
My sister,
Yeah.
because of my day today.
Say that again. Oh yes. Yeah. If you want to assist, Heather, you can have advantage.
She gets advantage, right?
Oh, okay.
You got-
that's good,
you and-
'cause I got a 3.
Ramona and LeBeau start talking about the possible places that could be used, different locations.
And this is the
History?
morning.
Oh, history's intelligence. I got a 14.
A 14.
Well, let's talk
yes.
options here.
This
What-
is the
what
this
can
is the
we-
morning of the third day.
Because I mean, I have I have gold.
You said a 14.
I have some gold that could be
So
used to persuade.
you know that there is a temple here. There's a couple different. There's the temple district of the city that have a couple different kind of places of worship to certain deities. You know of with a 14, I'll say you know of the
Is there anyone
temp-
that deal with other planes, like other planes of existence / dream worlds?
that's with your role. I mean, that's
don't know
kind of
that.
hard. You don't. It's not really your scene. You know of the temple. That it's the
That's not really my scene, really.
the town and their temples.
I
No.
literally have a person from another world.
Yeah, but the
that's like,
tavern,
you know,
but the temples and the priests
shadow
there. No,
person?
that's not really your scene.
okay.
But you do know of the temple to Omru, the dragon lord of fire. There's also. I'm gonna pull up my map because I'm gonna slaughter everything. Do maps. It's the map. Okay, now I'm good. Open original. So you know of the Temple of Omru. There is the Court of the Skywatchers, and you don't really know what god they worship, but you know that's what it's called. And you also know of a temple called the Sacred Garden.
That could also mean another world.
But you know those. You know one to specifically be a temple, and you know the other two to be a place of something to some deities. Though you don't know exactly what.
Does anybody here know what the Sky Temple or the Sacred Garden temples worship?
There's a Court of the Skywatchers.
Skywatch, that thing, that place.
If somebody wants, I'll say if you're
What was the other
proficient
one?
in the Sacred Garden, if you're proficient in
Oh, that one
religion,
sounds interesting.
if you're proficient in religion, roll me a check.
Hold on.
Is anyone proficient in that?
I don't know. It could be nobody.
Religion?
It's
I
intelligent.
I'm wait. I have the half. What's that mean? I'm half proficient.
Ooh. Yeah. Bard.
Sure. Roll
Bard
me a. I'll say
Oh,
roll me a
religion
religion
check.
check. Roll
Just-
me a religion check.
Let's see how this
Just to put this
modifier
out
works.
there, this is the lowest modifier I have.
-1.
Yeah, no, it's that's a 6.
A 6. You're not from here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Well, if I
Alright.
could just jump in, I realize I may not know much about this area, but I heard something about a garden. That sounds promising.
The garden? Okay. I'll go and see if anyone there likes to heal people. So,
Oh,
if not, I can convince them. Or I mean, I have money, but I might just drag them here. So there was that. We have the room, right? So
Yes, and I got it for 2 weeks, so as long as
Good.
she's breathing and in her tent, him.
Right.
Yeah.
maybe we.
I get
That-
confused with
just
the
keep
heels
turning on
and
the
stuff.
side so that he doesn't
Yeah.
get sores.
So yeah, we
Well, I mean, I'd love to go check out this sacred garden place. That sounds interesting, but I don't know if I have much to add. I'm just curious.
I have to go pick up clothes, right?
Oh shit! Drats, the clothes.
You
Yeah.
do know that if you guys remember, the clothes were not going to be ready till evening, like early evening.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's
really
right.
cutting it close. Maybe we could
Yes.
show up early, put some pressure on.
Okay.
What time do you think they open?
Cutting it close to what?
We have a meeting at the castle.
Oh,
Hey, oh yeah, Veston,
Am I in that?
Veston.
Wait.
You know.
Whoa.
I'm your bodyguard.
are you?
You guys
going-
have a meeting at the castle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Really
You want to
person
come?
wants to see us play.
Hold on. No.
I come as
What are
bodyguard.
you doing there?
Bodyguard.
I obviously we were
I say
invited.
in Minotaur to Ramona. I say in Minotaur, you would be very well as bodyguard.
and Ramona just gets so excited. She's like, "Oh, yes."
You see,
This
yeah, you
guy, he's a friend. He's a friend. And then I just gonna like start talking to him in Minotaur, just like.
you just she just like a mile a minute, like someone who speaks Spanish fluently and is just like just spouting it out in Minotaur, just like nonsense to you. You can't even really catch what she's saying. She's so excited.
So-
Okay, yeah. What was
Alright,
that? What was that you gonna say?
So we're off in the
Yeah.
corner speaking to Minotaur.
Yeah, you're doing. I know you were hesitant on going before, but hopefully you've changed your mind. I mean, you did help us somewhat save the prince. It was the prince, right?
He is. It was the prince.
Yes.
I kind of look down at my hand at Ring, saying, "Look back and said, I don't exactly have a choice at the matter. It seems I have business there."
You're not going to share any of your
Wow,
business.
that is
are you?
enigmatic if I've ever heard it.
Are you going to share any of your business?
No. It's better this way. Look at how like.
I could,
you know, like,
but I'll
like a
probably
dark
die
loner.
because of it.
You're not.
And you'll
gonna-
probably get hunted down because of it.
Oh, see, this is the part where he says, "I would tell you, but then I'd have to kill you."
Oh, that's
It wouldn't surprise me. if
That's-
it happened.
All
just-
right. Look, it's fine. It's better this way. I like the mystery.
all right. Hey Strickland, what do you say we go down and talk to that guy sitting on the steps? Maybe we can.
Yeah, let's go talk to that lush.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head down
Yeah.
to talk to the Lush.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go
LeBeau,
to the garden of the secret garden temple.
the sacred garden, yes.
Sacred.
LeBeau, what are you doing? You going with anybody? Strickland, didn't you ask him a question before he left? Before he
yeah, I
crapped
totally forget what it was.
Okay, fair enough.
I lost my train of thought. Oh wait, I know. Yeah. How the hell did you get tied up in our dream? Right? You know, like I get it. I met all these weirdos before. We kind of, we rolled into some trouble together, but you just showed up in our dream and helped out.
I'm not sure. I think it has to do with the fact I was in the same tavern as you guys. Maybe.
Proximity.
Also, Mona was telling me that she saw something underneath the pumpkin, that the pumpkin wasn't real. It was like a disguise.
Yeah.
So maybe
Also-
that brought me into
What if he's
whatever
still here?
dream we had.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go rampaging.
Jeez, I'm sorry you
What
got
if he's
dragged
still
into
here?
our
And I'm gonna go rampaging and look. I'm gonna open all the doors.
Okay. Give me
Try
an
the rooms.
investigation check.
Wait, does she need help opening doors? I'm good at that.
Yes, come help me. Let's find this dude. Wait, where's? I don't have another. Which one? Oh, there.
I gave you another one. You have two.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to open anything on hinges that I can.
So Ramona, while you're going to investigate, you look up as Strickland raises his hand, and every door and window and the upstairs of the tavern just flies open. Give me your. What's
I'll
your roll?
then shut them down.
I got-
I'll
I got
shut them
18.
all. I'll cast thaumaturgy to shut them all.
You see them all open, and you go and you
I'm
go
gonna
to go
open them
through it.
again. I
You go
open them
through-
again.
You go
Oh,
to go
actually,
through a
wait.
door, and it shuts, and then it blasts open. It's like there's ghosts in here. It's just opening and shutting and opening.
I'm gonna need to
Brothers.
go through it. I need to go see somebody about something.
Okay.
Neo, come on. We were gonna go talk to that lush.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
what have I gotten into?
I got 18.
18. You do not find anything of the sort that you're looking for. There's nobody else in this tavern except you guys.
I don't leave
Some of
through the
those
door. I
jumps.
jump out the window that's just been smashed open.
Okay, you jump. Give me an acrobatics. You run downstairs, Ramona, and the only thing you see it was Strickland and Neo kind of roll around you and under your legs as you're rushing downstairs. And you see Gorvax kind of like startled, like sees you like barrel through the stairs, looking around as Neo and Strickland head outside. You just you guys kind of make eye contact.
Yeah.
That's
I'd imagine there's that like
24.
brotherly love, like pushing and shoving and
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to trip
Yeah,
as
Neo-
we're running down.
So like Neo goes Strickland goes underneath your legs as Neo kind of like hops to the railing of the wall and jumps on your shoulder and goes over you as you're like running around. So, but as Strickland goes under, Neo jumps right on top of and pushes his shield down on his back and like jumps over him.
Have you seen Ice Age Meltdown? I think of those the ferrets.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
the
that's a good
possums.
example. Yeah.
I'd like
Totally,
to give
totally.
I'd like to give Strickland a Kinto elbow at some point in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, it's pointy.
In all of this chaos, Bustan, what was your roll?
24.
You just you don't even try to stealth. You just step up on the window. Like LeBeau looks over at you, you nod, and you just kind of jump out the window and land. LeBeau, what are you doing in all this?
I flip for just a bit of flair.
Yeah, that's fair. You,
I just
backflip
want
out
to
the window.
stand at the staircase, that disappointed camp counselor that knows he can't do anything, but is just gonna enjoy the chaos.
You just inherited this chaotic bunch of children, and you're like, this is, and you just think to yourself, this is my problem now, isn't it?
I'm gonna go up to Gorvax and I'm just gonna go
Yeah, be like,
So you wanna look
I
at him?
need to figure this out, and these are the
May-
people I have to do it with.
May I help you, ma'am?
do you have puppy dreams? I'm gonna narrow my eyes at him.
Do I have
I'm not
funny?
very intelligent, so I'm just.
Do I have funny dreams? Are you trying to intimidate him?
I'm trying to. Maybe. I don't know.
Give me an intimidation. Regardless if you're trying, you're being intimidated.
Yeah,
I am very large.
before we
He's
get
a half orc. He's not small by any means, but he's no minotaur.
yeah.
18. So
No.
do you make dreams?
I
Do
have.
you like to get into other people's dreams?
Have you
Do
been
you?
drinking already?
I mean, no. What are you talking about?
Would...
Why? Why would you ask me this? No.
All right. While you guys have this interaction, we're gonna jump to Strickland and Neo outside right now.
Before we go outside, Strickland, should we get the lush of Al? You'll have to buy because I have no money.
I don't have anything.
I was gonna
my
actually-
wine.
I was gonna say, as you guys get to downstairs, I'll say you see the gentleman now sitting at the bar. I mean, not at the bar, in a booth,
In a
because the
booth?
tavern is now open.
I will run till I'm about 5 feet away from the booth, and then I'll slow down and puff my fur up, fluff it up a little
I'm
bit.
gonna run,
And-
but I'm running behind him, and I bump into him as he's slowing down.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, be a dexterity save.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
As Strickland comes up and runs behind you and kind of shoves into the back of you.
Safe. That's an 11.
You're
Don't
fine. You
stop so
stumble a
quick.
little bit. You stumble a little bit, and you look back and you see Strickland run into you, but you're fine. And Winston, you just see this chaotic, like rushing of this minotaur, bull rushing the bartender as these two little fox folk rush up to you.
I have a passive perception of 21. Does he have a tankard on the table?
He does not.
See, I told you we should. I'll turn around and like kind of do that where you talk out of the side of your mouth to Strickland. I told you we should have got an ale, and I'll hop up onto the booth like on the opposite side of the table and put my hands on my chin and be like, why you at a bar so early in the day? Like, it doesn't even get good until, like, the evening when the performers are playing. I don't understand.
Yeah,
What are you
music's
doing?
not coming on until way late, man.
Yeah, you're like at least 14 hours early. At least. What time of the day is it?
It's like mid-morning. It's like 10.
Yeah, sure.
Like 9. Oh, let's say 9 in the morning.
Well, I could ask you the same thing, and then.
Oh, we live
grab
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
you
is
live?
Yeah, we live here for now.
for now.
We live at a
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
We didn't used to though.
No.
No?
But we are the world's most famous performers, and the owner of the
Listen,
bar
Drunky, I was
put
just
us
gonna
up.
say.
Ramona, give me a perception check while they're doing this.
So
Yeah, look, Drunky, you are in for a treat. You
Yeah.
didn't
That is a
even
25,
know.
baby.
As this conversation's happening, you turn your eye towards Gorvax, and you from Gorvax, and you look over at Neo and Strickland and the humans sitting there, and you recognize him. This is the same gentleman that teleported out of the Arcanus assembly, and Vasan tried to restrain as you guys were breaking in.
And Viston left, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. As you were
Look,
ball
look,
rushing
Neo,
down
where are our
the
man?
window.
The ball, are you staying
I'm gonna
upstairs or are you
hold
going
out
down?
my paw. Sorry.
you're muted.
Muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
That should have been the
Nothing
name of our channel. You're muted.
Amateur hour over here.
Yeah.
I came down and I was watching just all of the shenanigans, so
Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
kind of
So,
standing
as you guys are
at
having
the
this
bottom of the
conversation, Winston, you
stairs or
see this
bar.
large, like 6 foot or 5'11", I can't remember how tall you are.
6 foot.
300 and something pound, 400-pound turtle, just boo, 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 like at the bottom of the stairs. Just kind of look around, sigh, and continue.
He's with us, but he's not part of the show. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? And I hold out my paw, and I say, "Look, I'm Strickland, and this is my talented brother Neo, and we are the Calidus brothers.
I'll
World
flip my
famous.
hat up and spin.
More famous where we're from, but we're getting there." And then, oh, I'm sorry. Your name was?
And I'm walking over now.
I was gonna Winston. Can't be too famous if I've never heard of you.
Oh, it just probably means you haven't been around very much. Where are you from? You live around here on the streets somewhere?
Neo, give
I'm
me
gonna
a
take a big sniff of them.
Neo, give me a perception.
26.
You notice
Can I help
while
him
you
with
guys,
that?
while you got, nah, he doesn't need it.
Does he smell like he lives on the street?
Give me, you know what, Strickland? Give me an insight check. You notice sitting next to Winston is a lute.
Like, on his side?
On his side.
16.
There's something, and Winston, you can correct me if I'm wrong. There's something somber about him. He definitely seems down.
What's wrong? that is some serious equipment you got over there. You know, one of the reasons I came to this city was to find a place to buy a very nice loot.
Don't think you could afford this, and I'll grab it and I'll just start plucking it a little bit.
Does it
Give me
sound
Are you
good?
selling?
That is 24.
Wow. He just starts playing this very complicated, melodic, almost classical like piece on his lute.
Do I understand what key it is in?
I'm gonna say with your performance checks in general, yeah, you probably catch it's like in the key of G.
All right, so I'll put my normal pan flute. I'll throw it around my back to my the back of my neck, and I'll pull out another pan flute that I have that is tuned for the key of G.
Okay.
I like that they're like harmonicas. You
Yeah,
got 'em
exactly.
keyed.
That's how I visualize them.
That's great. The I'm not even gonna make you do a performance check with that because I know what your performance checks are. He just starts playing along with you just for the tail end of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Both of you pretty talented musicians sitting there.
I'll try to like drum a little beat while I can.
It doesn't last long.
So you're a performer too.
Question for the DM. Do I know who I'm looking for? Or do I just heard that they're staying here?
You just heard that they're staying here. I will say, you have probably heard about that there was 2 fox-like people with them.
Okay.
You would have known that. You would have known that.
Did he see me that night, or?
No, he hasn't seen you. He didn't know. He doesn't know anything about the people who broke in.
Okay.
Wow. So
Hola. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get him like, hola. Were you having dreams last night?
Dreams every night.
But were you having dreams here? Were you creating dreams? For people?
I was not here. I had a long couple of days.
do I believe him?
Oh, that sounds a little sad.
Oh.
I can cheer you up, and I want to like pick him up and swirl him around.
With Strickland's insight, and you guys are pretty attuned to each other with your passive, I'll say, yeah, you believe him. He's had a pretty rough couple of nights.
Mm-hmm.
And now the Minotaur's just spinning me around.
And I want to put him down and be like, "Hey, cheer up."
You know what?
It's
Can I walk up to Ramona, please?
Yeah.
Please put the man down. We're friends. We don't want to hurt him.
it's not hurting. It's just spinning. It's fun. It's like a roller coaster. What is this?
You just see fear in his eyes. Just straight stare.
You see it as fun, but maybe not so much.
You know what?
Lo siento. I put him down. I'm sorry.
Winston.
I just like to have fun, to cheer. How about you want you want some cocoa? I better get the bartender get the cocoa.
So, thank you, though.
Oh, okay.
So, Ramona, are you staying here or are you heading towards the garden?
I'm gonna stay here because I want to keep an eye on this guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know that.
Alright.
I know that. That sounds
Yeah,
good
yeah.
for him. So.
Yeah. When she goes to the garden, I'm gonna follow her. But in the meantime, that Winston guy's pretty
Get
good.
the cocoa.
Yeah, he's really
what I'm
good.
thinking?
I think you should come with us for our show,
Yeah.
right?
It's too bad he's not, Fox.
Yeah,
but-
that's right.
We could say like he's their stepbrother. We could still be the Calidus brothers, and we'll just be like, sometimes you don't
They're
know
so
what
close
mom's
to you,
option.
Winston. You hear all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Disguise self
Hey,
into a fox.
So Winston.
You're a very large fox, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! He's a.
Oh
fox.
God, that's
What?
disgusting. Look it out. Oh, it's like uncanny valley.
I'm gonna pull.
It's
I'm
wrong.
gonna.
It's all wrong.
I'm gonna touch my hat, and I'm gonna look like a miniature version of him, like his human form.
Like mini me.
Yeah, like.
All right.
And I'm
Now
gonna
we're
say.
onto something. The
So-
old switcheroo.
We
It's like a
have
Freaky Friday performance.
we are performing at the
That's the title
castle
of the performance.
tonight, and we both can see that you have some talents on the lute. Would you like to join us for this performance?
May I ask who this performance is for?
Ramona's over here like, you just to the castle.
The prince.
The,
It's
the steward, I think.
the steward.
Yes,
He's
you were
like
invited.
a king. But
You were
not-
invited by Stuart Octavius Vandal.
He's like the guy in charge.
Yeah, yeah.
And Winston, you know of the Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fox-plain it to him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would be honored to come with you.
Yeah, you should totally. It's gonna be
Winston,
a
you
blast.
think you just think to yourself for a moment of, wow, that was really easy.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's why like Ramona's in the background just going like because
I'm
I know
gonna-
that Veston wanted him, and I'm just like,
I'll look over to
I
Ramona
did
like,
think I thought you were just some lush.
yeah, I pegged you for one. I even would.
I don't really drink much.
Cool.
Oh man, that's weird. You got the look, right?
Yeah.
Just in fox form, I just look down and go, I don't think I look that drunk.
All right,
Wow.
we're gonna
Oh,
cut.
not now. I mean, like when your face is all hairless and silly looking.
We're gonna cut scene real quick to Vestan.
Okay.
Heading towards Happy's. I'm assuming.
Yes, happy.
Are you? It's daylight. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just strolling down the road?
Yeah, stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Stealth. Shabbat. Which dice? I'll use my new ones. That would be a 11 plus 13, so 24. Again.
24. Nice.
Yeah.
You make your way pretty easily. You see guards every once in a while, and these are the day guards. These aren't the night guards that hold Vandal's insignia. But you skirt around them. You try
Yeah, I
to
do the whole Assassin's Creed thing, blending
Yeah.
with the crowd, hood up.
That's exactly how I imagine.
You know, not sticking out at all.
Just straight up, you see like a group of like priests of Omru like gathered together, and you just put your hood up and get in the middle of them and
Yeah.
get a dugout. And you make your way outside Happy's establishment, the best tavern and inn, but it's missing the B.
So S Tavern and in.
Uh,
The door open.
it's not open. I mean, it's unlocked, but it's not open.
I open it and walk in.
You head in, seemingly pretty empty. There doesn't seem to be anybody there. But you do see Happy behind the tavern. He's got his like peasant hat on, and he's smoking a stogie. He goes, "Hey, you're back.
Of course.
Did you get what I wanted? Did you get my thing? Did you get my box?"
This box.
Let's look at you. You're a good boy. I could tell from the beginning you were a good boy. Give me my box. You see Happy wave his hand and mutter something under his breath, and you can see these runes light up on the lock of this box. And it clicks open. As he greedily, like you can see, is rubbing his hands here, opens this box, and he gets this look of confusion as he pulls this small, like, leather satchel out. And he goes, "What the hell is this?" And he tosses it over the bar, and takes his box, and starts inspecting it. And it just kind of falls in front of you, in front of the bar.
Is something wrong?
I don't know what the hell that is. I just wanted my box. They must have put something in it.
Look at the leather bag.
It's a small leather pouch about this big.
I take a quick look in it.
Okay, you bend down to pick up the leather pouch, and as you stand up, you see that Happy's not there anymore.
I see.
You, at that moment, the door to the tavern opens up, and you turn around and you see this squat, fat goblin come in, but it's not the same goblin that you saw. He looks up and he goes, "Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my tavern?" And he like starts walking around the bar.
I just came for a drink and to meet a friend.
Well, and he looks down at the bar at the box. Where did this come from? Who did you bring me my box?
No, is this your box?
Yes, my box is in my tavern. Who the hell are you?
That's strange. Just not a minute ago, there's another goblin beyond here.
I'm the only
Same.
goblin here. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Name's
Called
Happy.
Happy. Yeah,
My name's Happy.
he's claiming his name was Happy.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Get out of my tavern. What do you want?
I don't know what's going on here. Clearly
You can-
someone's messing around with me.
Do you look in the satchel still? In the little pouch?
Yeah.
You take a look in it. You open it up. And it looks like there's a deck of cards.
I'll pull one out.
Oh my god. I told you guys were gonna hate me or love me. You pull one.
As soon as
You
said
pull.
that,
How
You pull
far
one
away
out.
is he from us?
He's not anywhere near you. Hold on.
as
Pause for a
soon as you
moment. I
said
gotta
the
bring up
deck
my
of cards, I
list.
knew it was happening, but Vestan would be Joey, so he'd pull it.
And this is why I said I didn't know what was gonna happen.
We're recruiting another musician into the band, and Vestan's fucking pulling cards out of a deck of many things.
Anyways, hold on. I
mean,
copied and pasted
you gotta
something and
click
I
My
need to find it.
internet's crapping out one set.
for intelligence.
Say what again?
Because
Heather?
he got a permanent -2, like -2
Yes,
on his
yes,
intelligence
yes.
last time.
I just
so,
have to.
yeah.
I had a document open on it. I just need to find it, so I apologize. I hope it's saved.
Oh shit, that's right. That's rough too. Oof.
Oh no, I did. Okay, cool. I got it. All right, you pull out one card.
And my internet is seriously in itself one set. Oh, the fuck is internet?
Give me a minute. I'm shuffling my cards. Did he leave?
He'll be back in a second.
You say Ramona, because Ramona has the ring that binds him, right? That binds him
Yeah,
up.
but that's not really what you were doing, though.
I know. I was being near Winston because Winston
Okay,
wants him.
gotcha. Yes.
But I kind of want to bring them together, so I think I might just try to like feel out where he is. Just think about where he is, so that I can get them together.
Yep. Okay.
My internet should be a little
Would it
bit
tell
better.
me if
I'm
he
good
gets
to go.
hurt?
It
does
would
it
not
let
tell
me
you
know if
anything
he-
like that.
It just says the location.
I'm good to go.
You sounded funny. You sounded.
Whew. All right. You ready? Oh, I
I
gotta.
suppose.
All right. I gotta pull up one more thing. Sorry. I have other things to go with this. is it? Where is it? Oh, did I lose it? I think it's on my phone. Sorry. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I just want to make sure I got everything I need. Okay. You pull out a card, a single card. And it had a woman on it with a fan and says the Tempter. When you're looking at this card, this with black and like almost like silver lining on the edges of it, words appear and a voice in your head sounds. In skill and power rise, the Tempter plays his game. Or draw a new card twice. You have two options. I'm pretty sure I know what your option will be. You level up one level, or you can draw two more cards. And as this comes out, I'll let you pick, and then we'll see what happens.
I gotta quickly check something.
Yeah.
I gotta check something. That's that.
It's not the worst card you could have picked.
It's not.
The fucked up thing is there are so many cards that are tempting when you look at it, but if you do the math, nah.
So meta talk here, because we're doing milestone.
Sorry.
No, I'm doing some meta talk. Because we're doing milestone, and some of these cards give you XP. The way I'm playing that is a level up or a level down, and it's early. So it's a level up. So next time everybody levels up, you would level up one more. You would stay one level ahead.
No.
It's fucking huge, bud.
It is.
But also, you could potentially pull two really good fucking cards after this. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll for it. I'm gonna roll for it. Right.
You can see why I've been having anxiety all day.
So, D6, even. I'll take the level up. Odds.
Okay.
I draw a 2.
Oh, he did it! Oh, he did it!
It's a 3.
Oh, he did it! All right, buddy.
I'm drawing
He's
2
gone.
more.
All right, he declared it.
There we go.
Motherfucker.
Oh
You
my
are
God.
great.
I am dead.
You are absolutely.
I'm dead.
You're nuts. You're nuts.
I'm ready to roll a new character.
Don't be so sure, man.
You get 3 wishes and 1,000 gold.
Jeez, how do you even? Okay, I actually have to roll for something.
Instantly dead.
Hold on.
And you level up.
This is great.
Jeff, roll me a D3. In the Avray.
Oh.
You lucky mother effer.
Oh shit.
How did you pull both these cards in one thing?
A 2.
A 2. This is where the whole game breaks down now.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
So you still gain a level. And I will read you the card. But you still gain a level. Somehow.
What in the fuck?
Okay.
Somehow. You pull that card, the
I'm
second
excited
card
for
that
you.
does it.
Just so you know,
Okay,
I am not
so-
jealous in any way.
No, I'm stoked. For a second, I thought you leveled up twice, but you chose to pull 2 cards instead of level up. All right, so the card pumps up, and you see the card I have doesn't represent the card that it says. So, but anyways, you see a picture of a sun, and the words appear on the card, and a voice enters your head again. Like the sun traversing the skies, rise up, and claim your prize. You still level up. And give me a second, I gotta roll for this.
Okay, now what to fucking pick?
We're gonna
Roll for it.
and a bag appears in your hand.
Oh,
It looks like a messenger bag. And I'll tell you it's a bag of holding.
sweet.
Motherfucker got a level up and a bag of holding.
The sun gives you technically 50,000 XP, but I'm making it a level up.
Right.
And a wondrous item.
Shit.
Now remember, you drew 2 cards. Meta DM talking. Not all of these cards are that good.
Uh-huh. I can't have guessed that.
Meta Jeff talking. So many of the cards are horrible.
I can't have guessed that.
Dude. But the cards you pulled, man. The cards you
I got
pulled.
lucky.
This is
You got
insane.
so lucky. So, okay. The next card that you pulled. It's a picture of a moon. You pulled the sun and the moon. The bounty of the moon you've caught. Make a wish or more, but tarry not, or all will be for naught. You have
No fucking way.
You have 2 wishes.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. I quit. Bye.
What?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What?
Good
There you
for
go, bud.
you. Good for you.
What?
Good for you. Here's a level and a bag of holding. And we're gonna sprinkle some wishes
Fucking
on
wish.
top.
Man,
Hey.
What?
Wow.
again, meta talk. There were some cards I was going to exclude, and I chose not to. And this is what we get.
What?
Wow.
Incredible. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, Tim.
Needless to say, but Vistar will probably always run missions for Happy from now on.
I don't even... What? My brain is having a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, right. So again, to be known though, this is a different goblin standing before you claiming to be happy.
Yeah.
And that other goblin is long gone.
I'm gonna put the cards away, obviously grab the bag. So, I think for a second, I was asked to return this chest box to Happy.
Well, I'm happy, and that's my box, so... And you notice that during that time while you're looking at the cards, Happy was inspecting his box, and down, he did not notice any of that. Well, I appreciate the box. I had the assembly took that from me a while back. It's a unique box. No one can unlock it but me.
You sure about that?
So I mean, unless you know the words, which most don't. Now, what do you want? I mean, I feel like I owe you. You brought me my box.
I don't know. I just asked to bring it, and you
need
ordered me
anything?
what you want.
Well, you need anything? I got ways of acquiring things.
Yes, I was told that by an acquaintance of mine, wouldn't happen to be able to get your hands on a poisonous kit.
poisonous kid. Follow me. And then he, you can see him like hit the bottom of the bar as a trapdoor opens behind the bar, and he starts heading down into the basement.
Follow.
You descend down this ladder, these like little stairs that popped open, and you can see like all manner of like kind of like black market illicits, like poisoners kits. You got some alchemy kits, lock picks, a few other random doodads, some weapons. You see some vials of poison.
Yeah.
If I don't have it, I can probably get it, just with some time.
Of course. Yeah, I was looking to see, I said poison kits and some decent poisons to go along with it.
Sure. For bringing me my box, I'll give you a deal. Poisonous kit and a vial of poison for gold.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you were never here. I never saw you. Get out. Get the fuck out.
Of course. I stealth right in front of him. I'll grab the stuff and just stealth.
All right.
You
You
roll.
managed to roll good enough. You roll good stealth. He's perception shit. You just jump out of the
I want to
hole.
roll anyway.
Roll anyways.
30-20.
30-20. All right, you managed to Batman out. You're outside of the tavern.
Yeah, holy shit.
Where are you
Do you have a
heading?
time limit on those bushes?
No.
Safe.
I need to look some shit up. So, what my plan was originally, before getting all that shit, was I was probably going to go back. First, I'll probably go to a random inn, get a room, mix that.
At a random inn?
Yeah, get that poison that I've got from those creatures, and then that normal poison mix it together, make something more lethal. And then I was gonna head back and join the group.
Okay.
So, and I'll probably
The only
on-
two inns in the city really are Happy's and the Bearded Bard.
Okay, I will stealth back into the inn, into a
You head back to the Bearded Bard.
unoccupied room to
Gotcha.
do my shit.
All right, you head back there. What's everybody else doing after all that?
Shit up.
I do
So
have
explain it to
a
LeBeau how this works. So it's not really a performance; it's an experience, and we, it's not about the song or the dance or the story. It's about the collective vibe of it, the feeling we invoke from the crowd. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's main. I do pride myself in being a good musician, but good is a relative
Crowd chanting.
term. Yeah, I got a question for you, Winston. I'm looking to up our game. You wouldn't happen to know of someone in town that could possibly do some enchantments for us, do you?
Assume some because I've lived here.
Say that again.
It's for, like, enchantments and stuff like that, right?
I mean, you know that the assembly could do something like that if they were willing to. Not sure how much pull you have with them right now, but
I mean, so this is what I'm thinking. I was checking out the last time we were walking through the city when we bought our awesome robes, and I'm pretty sure I found somebody that was selling some musical instruments. I just want to get a couple of those very basic instruments, like a drum, and maybe a flute, and have them enchanted with like a minor illusion. So I can set off the drum to play a consistent beat. Then we don't have to worry about it, right, Strickland? That's a good idea, huh? We just have to find somebody that can do
Cast
it. because-
minor.
I mean, it's one less thing. One less thing for us to juggle.
Yeah, well, no, I can do that, and I'll cast Minor Illusion. You'll hear a bunch of clapping. But no worries. I know this is not something that we'll be able to use anytime soon, because I understand things like these take time. But the long game is...
Hey, Neo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually can make things make noises.
No
I can
way.
help you out with these enchanting things.
And you'll see Neo look over to Strickland and
not
say,
Extreme in any sort, but
Well,
pretty
no.
basic stuff. I can kind of help you out.
that's perfect. The whole thing is about doing very basic stuff and making it sound more awesome. It's all about
Look,
that.
I actually handle a lot more of the stagecraft when it comes to that. So, maybe you and I could talk shop sometime. I'm looking for things, background music, background patterns, anything we can layer. Tricks to make the crowd more involved,
Yeah,
lighting
lights.
effects, visuals. The whole shebang.
These two foxes just go back and forth
Absolutely.
between
Yeah.
talking to their show and the turtle.
I'm
Still weird. I'm gonna walk up to
I'm
Laboul
down for
and-
helping you guys out in any way I can.
Oh, well,
That's great. I'll tell you what's next. You and I, we got to talk about puppets.
He's got this thing. It's weird, but
Puppets.
I just let him roll with it.
Yeah.
It's
So, all right.
We'll talk about it later.
Do you want to be a member of our group then?
What-
You're invited
what
to the
about
castle.
pockets?
Let's go.
Okay.
Be honored.
You're invited. You're
We're a regular
invited.
troop now.
Yeah, this is a
The
band.
castle. Okay. Is that the name of the group or the place we're going?
Oh, that's the place we're going. The name of the group is the Calidus Brothers, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah, of course. It's
Brothers,
it's
brothers. Okay.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Well,
we'll just introduce
this
you
was.
as from a
Don't
different litter.
don't you guys have a friend upstairs that's almost dead? Shouldn't we worry about that?
Well, so she's breathing.
Riff.
Yes,
she
he
was-
is.
and-
He is breathing.
he is breathing,
And they're in the tent, which
they're
is
in the
pretty
tent.
cool.
and I paid for the room for 2 weeks.
So
But-
we just got to figure out how to feed them.
Yeah.
Should we get someone to just to come and sit with him, like a nurse, or
like a hospice.
Yeah,
Try and
that's actually a great idea.
heal them. Anything for my new.
Oh, I tried
Brother.
that.
Oh, you did.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
tried. I'm pretty good at
It's-
healing.
I mean, I stopped by the
Check on that.
the local healers this morning. Do you want to try and bring him to them?
I mean, we could, but he looks really heavy.
yeah. I don't think I could pick him up.
I couldn't pick him up.
I just hold out my arms like,
Big.
oh my.
Well,
You know who I don't see.
together,
It-
he and maybe Ramona could do it.
I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
If
And
you,
weren't we talking about going to that the sacred garden?
Did the temp just to see if there was a healer there. But you know healer, so you know one, right?
We-
So let's. Did they know
I
about
think it's a perfect start.
like the what's it called? coma. I think, right? Does he know about it?
Do you guys want to go now tomorrow morning?
Well, I mean, we could go
Yeah.
now, right? I mean, we've
Yeah.
got some time before our costumes are ready, and we can just talk about the show on the way.
Let's go now.
The show.
You might be able to get out.
I'll go up and wrap Griffin in in his blanket, the kind of burrito.
Okay, you burrito Griffin, and then you pick him up.
Little
Easy enough for your hulking size.
I just want to make
You head
sure
downstairs.
that Griffin still has all of it. Excuse me, his like the heels are on. His robes are good. Like I want to make sure, as excuse me, Ramona picks him up, that nothing of his adornments, his flashiness, is still there. You know,
Griffin looks as fantastic as a brain-dead corpse could.
it's, well, I mean, I know nothing about healing, so I'm just making sure he still looks good, because that's one thing Neo can do.
Walk by Winston. He's gonna pluck on his flute, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds with it just to see if that does anything.
You do that, and it doesn't seem to have any effect. The body seems fully healed and healthy, but no,
One's home.
nothing. Doesn't wake up. No one's home.
Yeah, nice try, Winston. Like, I didn't think of that.
Did that because I would just be playing my.
No need to be rude.
I don't know if does it send out a spell.
He's only trying to help.
Sorry, say that again.
Does it send out a spell that they would be able to tell, or because it's from my loot?
Yeah, I mean they would see you casting.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know if it was like you just play it and.
Oh yeah, you were doing it. What were you doing? Healing word or cure wounds?
Here, it comes from my loot.
Yeah, you would play a little healing song, little melody. You would see the notes kind of like in a divine, like a healing radiance, kind of like envelop Griffin and then scatter, but nothing seemed to happen.
That is a nice loot.
Thank you. It's a family heirloom.
Sounds fabulous.
He's pretty good with it, too.
Yeah.
But seriously, step off my bag, you know? I mean, this healing's kind of my thing. And, I mean, you're just the lush that showed up. And
I meant no offense.
I'm just,
He's
I'm merely
just
trying to help.
saying. All right, I'm sorry.
Trying to
I'm
help.
sorry.
Don't
Hey.
be rude to the
Hey,
person you just
all right.
invited
Subject to the show.
You know,
So what do
I'm
you do
sorry,
for the
I'm
axe,
sorry.
sir?
I'm just feeling a little threatened.
You are all healers. And people and thoughts. You're adorable. You're so much cuter than he is. So you've got that going.
I know. Some of us are more adorable than the others.
Raises his hand.
I'm just gonna glare at you.
So what are you guys doing? Where are you going?
All right, so we're going to the.
I'm going to lead the party to. I was going to bring them to whatever healer station building that I knew of that day.
Sure. We'll say you probably went to the Sacred Garden, I would say. Give me, LeBold, give me a religion check.
That would be a 23.
A 23. Yeah, you would imagine it at the Sacred Garden would be where most of the healers in the city are. You guys make your way through the city streets, heading through the market spire. You see several guards stationed in different locations, passing through the streets. The streets are somewhat busy.
Do I see any bad people doing bad things?
Give me a perception check.
24.
The sky outside is somewhat dusk. The sun doesn't shine very through. It's a very dusky. It was raining the night before. Very like kind of muddled day. Not a lot of sun shining through. 23,
24.
24. As you head through you head down the first road off the market spire towards the temple district. To the right down an alley in the Western Havens, you see a couple stray night guard. They seem to be arresting someone.
Okay.
Someone looks like a peasant of some sort.
How far away are they?
I'd say about like 150 feet, maybe.
Okay. I'm just gonna take it in.
Okay.
Actually, after I pass that alleyway, I'm gonna pull out my notebook and I'm gonna just make a notation.
They had a
Can
small
I do a perception?
Sure. They had a small cart. Go right ahead. They had a small cart on them. You can see that they already had like 2 or 3 other people chained up within the back of the cart. It's an open cart.
Okay.
What was your perception,
21.
Ramona? 21. You notice this as well. You can see that their hoods are up. Both human. Somewhat pale complexion on one of them. The other one is dark-skinned, but still pale for his skin tone, you would assume.
I'm feeling very suspicious.
But they are
suspicious vibes.
But they are city guards, and you know them to be the night guard. And they hold the symbol or the crest of Octavius Vandal. It is his personal night guard that works the night shift.
Just seems like they're doing their job to me. It's all weird. Big lady.
Yeah, but isn't it day right now?
It is.
And the night shift guys are out?
Yeah, there's a load of people
Maybe-
in the back.
Maybe they're working
Maybe
overtime,
we should just
bro.
go a different way. Let's get out of here.
All right,
Let's
you
go a
guys
different way.
easily avoid them heading because they're in the Western Havens, and you head towards the temple district. So, and you guys make your way to this kind of section of the district where there's these 3 large buildings. Ramona would probably, of the group there, would probably be and Labol, you would know by your day's travel before that there is in the front near the market spire, there is the Temple of Omru, who is the Dragon Lord of Fire, who is worshipped as a deity, though there is debate of the legitimacy of that deity. Some believe him to be just an ancient dragon. Ramona, give me a history check. And Labol, too. Actually, sorry. Winston, give me a history check as well.
I got an 18.
I'll allow history or religion. They're both intelligence-based, so. But.
Yeah.
18, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Surprise.
That's a 7.
Okay. waiting on LeBull.
9 from Lubul.
9. Okay, Ramona. You know, you're a monk. You're a little learned. Lots of studying in in your monastery at a young age. You know a little bit of the history of the world. You know that Omru, the Dragon Lord of Fire, was one of the many Dragon Lords who assisted in the banishment of the Elemental Titans during the Elemental Wars thousands and thousands of years ago. That resulted in the these divine gates called the Gates Eternal that were destroyed to banish the Elemental Titans, but also cut off the old gods from the material plane, effectively cutting them off from being able to walk Arcanus.
I'm sorry. I have to hold on.
It's cool. I'm gonna keep going, but yeah. But with that roll, that's what you get from the Temple of Romaru. You know that. I guess it's her. I should wait.
Super dumb.
Kieran's still crapping
Tim,
his
what was
pants right now.
I am.
Tim, what was the personal guard of Octavius?
Vandal.
Something or
Vandal.
Vandal?
It's Vandal.
There's so much choice of what to do and
Anyways, just giving Heather a minute. Kieran, I'll let you know about that after the session, if you don't mind waiting on that, because I gotta look into it. All right.
Yeah, I don't mind waiting.
Okay. Well, we're gonna cut to you real quick. So you are. What's the things you're preparing poison?
Yes.
Give me a check. You're proficient with poisoner's kit.
Yes.
Give me a dex plus your proficiency. Anyways, Heather. So, Ramona. So anyways, what was the last thing you heard?
Alright.
Cadence. Regardless, you guys keep going. I'll catch her up later and let her know what she learned. But I'll let you players know what she learned. You just roll for hit points.
No, I've already done that.
Okay.
I've got 971 hit points now.
Nice.
So that's a roll for a poisonous kit.
Okay. What was it?
17
Mhm.
plus 5 for my dex and plus 4 for proficiency. So 20, 26, 27.
I'll say you get about 3 vials of basic poison from that. And if you want to make any more, though, you're going to have to collect some materials.
Do I get anything for mixing in that poison from those creatures, the blood thing?
Oh.
Picked up a vial, made sure to pick up a vial of that.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Because obviously I've squeezed it all out of that dirt.
Yeah. Make me a con save.
Con save. Natural 20 plus 1.
All right, you do all right. You don't know the effects of it because you don't really know what it is.
But I reckon it's
in there.
Yeah.
It's in there, but you don't really know what it does.
Sweet.
So for now, just do 3 vials of regular poison, and
okay.
you might find out what that does.
I have so much to add. And things to think about.
Put a little special mark next to it.
Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. I will update Heather out of character later. But as players, you would hear this anyways. So you also pass by the Court of the Sky Watchers, which is a known. It's a temple, but it's a judicial court The Skywatcher is known for being a deity of balance. He has been associated with law-abiding people and chaotic people. He puts upon himself putting balance into Arcanus and into the worlds. You said, Heather, you rolled an 18?
Yeah.
I will say with the
Yep.
18, you also, and you can relay this if you want as you guys are as you're going to the rest of the party. Just the things you know. The Skywatcher holds lawful good paladins and clerics. And it depends on how you view lawful evil. So I'll probably say chaotic evil paladins and clerics. They are two pieces of the same puzzle in keeping the balance of the world. They're enemies and allies at the same time.
Okay.
And just beyond the sacred garden where you guys are heading is the Library of Argus, which is it's a large library, but it is also a temple to Argus the Tallyman, who is known for not intervening but record keeping and watching. It's said that in his home plane, all the records of everyone's actions are recorded and stored there. And then the Sacred Garden, where you guys arrived. Temples to such minor deities as the Widow of the Wills, some older gods who have less influence in the world now. It's a large garden maintained by their priests that's pretty much open to the public, to anyone who seeks refuge or help.
This looks perfect. Come on, Leaf, let's get in here.
Yeah.
Immediately as you guys enter, Strickland and Neo, you guys would both notice a small symbol and shrine to the Widow of the Wills.
Naturally, you know right where we're going.
Yeah.
You guys see there's not a lot of people there. You guys see one human female priestess tending to the garden. It's this large, open, almost like Colosseum type, like square building with columns, and just kind of like a garden coming out of it, like potted plants and plants into the ground. Very lush. Her robes are like a dark green. You can see like various vines and things like leaves hanging off of it.
I would like to find just a nice spot to sit down on the grass, preferably by some vegetation.
Easy enough to find.
I'm gonna pull out my main pan flute, which is in the key of C.
Mm-hmm.
That has my little skull charm dangling off of it.
Okay.
And just start playing like I want to say like almost like a ballad. Like it's not somber, but it's
almost respectful.
Trancy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
You know.
As you guys all enter the garden, Neo sits down and starts playing his pan flute. This melodic, trance-like, just ethereal sounding song. You guys see that the priestess, she acknowledges you and sees you, but she continues on tending to the garden. Let's take a break. because I realize what time it is,
Okay.
and then we'll
Sweet.
pick up.
All right, we'll be back.
No, I thought you were almost dead on. That was well handled.
Yeah. We'll be back in a little bit. Bam. this and hey, all right,
Okay.
we are back.
So, you guys, Neo starts playing his tune within the sacred garden.
And what I would like to do while I'm playing that is roll my d12 for my ability.
Sounds good.
All right, I got it. Here, let me write it down. I gotta get the sheet, but you can carry on.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything while Neo plays his flute in this garden? It's a beautiful garden with lush vegetation and flowers all around. You can see some.
I'm just admiring.
Yep. You can see some symbols and altars too. They seem run down and not taken care of, but like deities probably so old you wouldn't recognize who they were. You don't see a lot of remnants of the gods before.
Would Winston know of this place?
Yeah, you would know of this place.
I would like to take out my flute and join Neo.
Okay, give me a performance.
Natural 20.
Dang. With that? Okay. You finished rolling, Neo, or you're still looking for your sheet?
I rolled a 4.
Backup. I don't want to overshadow him.
Hey, no, I got you.
Yeah, no. I rolled a 4, which
Okay.
is a runaway. I'll send you the picture if you don't have it.
don't.
So as I'm playing this, what started out as a trance, like kind of like almost relaxing beat, as you start to join in, I pick up the tempo. You could possibly feel it as competitive or fun, but mainly it's because of what I'm going for, which is more of think of like a chase scene where I take the trancey music and I just take the tempo from like 90 and I hit it to 180.
And what does that feature do again, Neo?
So I rolled a 4, which is Runaway, which is I tell a tale of an adventure that could escape any confinement. So I'm gonna go like with my my flute getting fast and up tempo. I can when I use this, I can use it as a reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. When I target or when I teleport, I can choose a number of creatures that I can see within 30 feet up to my charisma modifier to immediately use the same reaction.
So you guys see Neo start to play this song on his flute. As he does this, everything outside of the garden grows dark, and like green mist begins to like rise in the garden, and you can see you see Strickland and Neo would probably be the only ones who recognize a will. But you can see this almost like monkey-like creature with like leaves for fur in a dark cage and shadows surrounding it as a flash of green light, and this is all around you kind of in this mist, almost like when you play a hologram like into the mist, like so it's playing in the clouds, like, and you can see this flash of energy and the cage breaks and you can see this creature running, and these like shadowy, very almost familiar looking to the creatures that attacked the the first day that most of you were here. These rotting plant-like dark creatures chasing this other creature. And as Neo plays, you can see them ganging up, and like you don't see it, but you know that the creature's lost. But then you see the creature's spirit rise up from the pile where its body presumably is just being torn apart. As the spirit escapes, you see like a bark skinned, like almost like wooden construct of a body. You see the spirit enter it. And Neo and Strickland, you can feel the presence of the widow kind of like surround you while you play the song. And then the mist disperses as the song ends.
I'm gonna look over at Strickland and be like,
And you two would recognize that as kind of an allegory for the destruction and death of most of the wills. And
widows around. This troubles me.
That story always makes me sad. It's all right, Leaf. We'll find a way to fix this.
you can just feel Leaf kind of on your shoulder. Kind of like hugs your head a little bit. Like invisible, but hugs your head a little bit.
Did I see
Well-
that too, or was I?
You all saw the story unfold in this like song. Yeah.
I'll look over to our new turtle friend Laboul, and thank you. It's always nice when someone joins in on one of these.
And Ben, Laboul, I'm gonna say that you somewhat felt a presence during that, and I'm gonna give you an inspiration point.
She's here. She's with us. It's the lady.
You hear a voice behind you go, "That was very beautiful."
Thank you.
Well, now that the lady is here, and I mean, I don't mean you. I mean, well, you know, but now might be the perfect time for us to talk to you about helping our friend.
What can I do?
Oh,
And I
I'm gonna
look to
show her
Ramona.
him.
Oh dear. Please, over here. And you can see this like almost like bed of moss, like kind of like raised up dirt. You unroll, Ramona unrolls Griffin down and lays him on the mossy bed. What seems to be the problem?
We had a dream last night, and we all woke up, but he didn't.
Strange.
It was a
And she'll put her hands on his like eye, over his eyes, and you can see like a little flash of like green energy.
Do you know of anything that could mess with dreams? It looked like a brain, but it was a pumpkin brain.
I know not of anything like that.
Tentacles.
Strange. But I can tell you your friend is not here.
To live in a dream.
His body is empty. The mind and the soul gone. To where, I'm not sure.
Can we?
How would someone go about getting that back?
Beyond my knowledge, good sir. I'm but a gardener here in this garden. With
Who would have this knowledge?
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe members of the assembly, possibly, if this is of an arcane nature.
Could we leave him in your care until we can find out?
Well, I tend to life and tend to these plants. I don't see why I cannot tend to him.
We would
I'll just rub up against the lady, you know, like in a friendly, like
kinda like-
almost like a cat way.
No, she
Like,
kind
you
of
know?
like even without looking, just puts her hand to the side and kind of like scratches behind your ear and just kind of pets a little bit.
Almost,
like-
yeah.
It's completely normal to her.
Mhm. Thank you.
I mean, we can pay you too.
No, it's not necessary. It is what I am here for. I sense. Hey, we're gonna. That's not. What's the word for it? That's not royalty free. We're gonna get in trouble.
We're gonna get banned.
The stream has been disconnected.
And banned.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's my brother. Sorry.
That's okay. Tell baby bits to be quiet. No, it's not necessary. It's what I'm here for.
This is even better.
I sense the widow on you two. You are followers?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean,
Yeah.
I sense her
I don't
touch.
even know if following's the best way to describe it. I mean,
No. But you've both been touched by her, I can tell.
Yeah. It's been a bit since I've had a connection like this to her, but it's nice. That's familiar.
Comforting.
Yes, it reminds me of home.
I love what you've done with the Grove.
Thank you.
I mean,
It's not much. We don't get much support here in the city, but we do what we can.
um,
I'm gonna take out 50 gold.
yeah,
Give it
I
to her.
was gonna just nudge.
She nods and she takes it and goes, much appreciated. We will put it to good use to helping the people and helping this garden. She kind of
And
tucks it
Strickland.
away.
Strickland at the
The
same
people
time.
Yeah,
You should,
I'm gonna whisper. Should I give her all of our money?
yeah.
Okay.
Did we pay for our clothes?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, give her all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeff is fighting so hard now. He's like, I was joking.
Guys, you saw me give her 50
No,
50
Please.
The
This
yes
is
man
more than-
goes both ways, Jeffrey.
No. This is more than enough. This will help.
No,
dearly.
please. We have a bunch of stuff that can help you. I promise. Brother, come here. We got what was our payout from our last show?
250.
Looks like we had 250 gold.
Yes. So here, I'll take the
Oh my.
money off, and
You can
Is it-
take this. We don't need it.
Oh, you were so generous. Thank you. will
don't
be,
thank
Fuck.
thank you.
A gracious donation.
Yeah,
she
Stel,
scratches,
thank you.
scratches both your ears. It's much appreciated. We'll never forget it. I'll remind you
We'll
at
never
every
forget it
chance I
either.
get when I see you.
No, I mean, please, but, you know, our groves that we have back where our family's from, they have some purple and orange flowers. They and he'll describe like a tulip, but like more luminescent. More naturey. If I take some of this money, invest in some color. The lady likes color. She's very vibrant.
We will do as you ask. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull out
Your
the
friend
vial.
will be. Yep.
I'm gonna pull out the vial of liquid that I had gotten from the dungeon that we went through. And see if she. Do you know what this could be? I'm gonna hand it to her.
Did you write down what I described that as? Because I honestly don't know what I give you.
I literally all I wrote down was a vial of liquid.
Clear liquid.
My note says vial of liquid.
Fair enough. I'm not sure. It looks like a liquid to me. I'm really beyond my work. Really beyond my powers.
Okay. Yeah, just worth a shot.
Your friend will be well taken care of.
The DM had a plan for it.
I will get back to that. I did have a plan for it.
But you don't remember what it looked like.
I feel like it was Shimmer.
After-
I think it was
okay.
Shimmer. I think it was Shimmer.
That makes sense.
So she doesn't know. You would actually know what that is, though.
Jeez.
You would know, and I'll explain for everyone. You would know that Shimmer is the base ingredient for most potions, and it is a highly addictive hallucinogen on its own. Without any arcane tampering on its own, it is a pretty potent drug.
And I just convinced my brother to give all of her gold away. With that, as soon as Strickland hands over the gold to the lady, like puppy eyes look at Strickland, and you're the best big brother ever, right? I know I get you in a lot of grief, but
now we have no money. How are we gonna get by?
What do you mean, how are we gonna get by? The way we always do. I don't even know what money is in this place.
Usually we have a couple things, but none of the people around here trade in skins.
Yeah, but you wanna know what? They really like our music, dude, our performance. We're fine, don't worry about it. We're going to a castle. I don't even know what a castle is, but it sounds big. Thank you. Seriously, bro. That means a lot.
It was the right thing to do.
Is there anything else within the garden that you guys want to do, or you guys? I bet this time we're hitting, especially with all the conversations that we've had, probably 1, 2 in the afternoon.
And what time was dinner?
Dinner was, we'll say, like 6. Your clothes were going to be ready about 5.
Fuck. That's going to be a bitch.
Ramona. And it's in this moment that you hear a voice in the back of your mind. Ramona. And it's the familiar voice of Salazar ringing. I have a job for you. Our mutual friend. I assume you're nearby and you know where he is.
See?
Has dinner tonight. I would like you to be there as insurance.
At the castle, right?
Yes, at the castle.
Then yes, I'm already there.
We have secured a cover for you.
Oh. Why?
We a accident has happened to one of the waitstaff in the castle, and they are looking for new hires. Go meet
But-
our contact within the Eastern Havens. He will have your directions and uniform ready for you.
I'm going to be a bodyguard. For
Going to
these
be
little
a-
fox
you're-
singer things.
We are going to be a waiter.
So I'm not going to be bodyguard.
No. Make sure Vastan completes his task.
What task?
All will be explained when you pick up your package. Now go. And then that's the last you hear.
Eh?
Tim,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to make a wish, please.
Already?
Already.
All right.
I shall wish with a steward, Octavius Vandal, for his blood to become wyvern poison.
Become wyvern poison?
Yep.
Interesting wish. You wish for his blood. Okay. As the words exit your mouth, nothing discernible seems to happen to you. You don't. There's nothing to notice.
I'm gonna look at the other guys and be like, I'm gonna find the girls, big girls room over there, and I'm gonna go walk away. I'll be back,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start heading towards the Eastern Havens.
Is there an area around that has people standing in the street?
Yeah. I mean, the market square is
All right.
pretty full. You definitely can see that from the garden. Like, it's in the distance, but you can see that.
Guys, Laboul, Winston, Strickland, let's do a test run. And I'm gonna take my hat off and flip it around and put it out like in the middle of the road, upside down, like a tip jar.
I'm gonna have you roll with advantage. I'll say I want you to roll with advantage with Strickland helping you, and I want Winston to roll with advantage for Laboul helping you.
Okay. I want to start creating this just upbeat life environment with music and lights going around. I want to turn whatever intersection we are at into the most happening place around, and I will dump spells on this. So the first thing I would like to do is some like mirror image and pop out 3 more of Neos. Wait, you said advantage?
Use any combination of minor illusion or thaumaturgy to create like a rhythmic clapping, as if it's coming from all around the crowd.
And I want like my pan flute tune is going to sound more like an upbeat Scottish bagpipe feel. Like think what's that band? Shipping off to Boston.
Dropkick Murphys.
Dropkick Murphys. We're going for Dropkick Murphys right now.
Okay.
My
So give me
performance.
some. Yep.
My performance was
I will.
26. We're gonna lifen this up, man. I mean, come on, let's do this. Let's get some people dancing. Let's get some tips. I want to test your abilities. I want to see what you guys bring to the table.
You're lifting the spirits on your sword, and I'm wishing for somebody dead, so I suppose it balances out.
So I would like Strickland and Neo with my magic. I need items. I need things. Can you give me some knickknacks, some things you want me to make light up or make sound or even smell?
Oh, you can. Yeah. I will. Hold on. Let me see. I will pull a little pan out of my backpack that I carry with me. Make that sound like a drum. Can you make it sound like a?
All right. I
You know.
I take it. I pull out a calligraphy brush that I dip it in any ink, but I still write with it. A couple sigils on the back of the pan, and then I put like a dot on it in the rhythm that you wanted me to, and then it makes that noise.
Using your magical tinkering?
And it's just keep going. It is the infused item.
Oh, what item?
With that,
Infuse the pan.
It's your magical tinkering, right? You can take a
Yeah.
small object and imbue it with a sound.
Yeah, it's magical tinkering.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
You just see this pan.
Sound.
You can. It sounds like something's hitting it rhythmically, like ding, 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 but it's like ding, 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 like with whatever rhythm he wants to put in.
Yeah.
It starts a beat. It's like the beginning of a musical where like they all start playing on pots and pans and stuff, and that's the first beginning. Like the pan's just doing the rhythm on its own.
Exactly.
Right.
We're gonna recreate Stomp right now, but it's going to be Irish.
Strickland, how are you helping Neo? I might have missed that. I apologize.
Yeah. So I was. I'm trying to use any combination of thaumaturgy or minor illusion, whatever you think is more appropriate, to create like a rhythmic clapping sound. Like,
oh, you can do that
as
with
if it's
thaumaturgy,
coming
totally.
from the audience. And I want to try to get so once the audience starts clapping along, I'll redevote my my focus again, minor illusion or thaumaturgy, to create sort of symphonic hums, just to sort of like an underbeat of the thing, like the major bar chords of Neo and Winston's rhythm and melody.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And so what was I got your role, Neil. What was Winston's role? Say that again.
There's 26.
26. Okay. So you guys, you start recreating Stomp in the middle of the street. You got gathering a crowd. Jeff, roll me a D100.
To get a large crowd,
Yeah.
I will stop playing for a second, letting Neo take over, and I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern behind us.
Okay.
It is
nice.
just going to be a bunch of lights that people focus on, and it.
Okay. Jeff, roll me 2 more D100s.
First one was 31.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck yeah.
61 and 44.
So you get 31 gold, 61 silver, and 44 copper.
31 gold, 64 silver.
All right, while you guys are playing in the street, Ramona, you head down into the Western Havens to the location that you were sent. And you can see a human female in leather armor, wearing like a cloak kind of covering up the front of it. And she looks at you up and down and she nods and opens up the door and goes in and beckons you to follow.
I stride right in.
Okay. All right.
I trust anybody that nods and beckons at me.
All right. Here's your uniform for tonight. We managed to. The server at the castle fell ill recently. He won't be working anytime soon. We managed to get you hired as the help. During our friend Vaston's dinner, you will be nearby in case anything goes wrong.
What is he going to do?
From what I understand, he's going to kill someone within the castle and leave a message for the Octavius Vandal.
Well, kill who? Because his boss man wants me to make sure he does it. And he kills the wrong person, and I'm just like, oh hey, he killed someone.
From what I understand, it's anybody but Vandal. He just wants to leave a note in the back of somebody to show how serious we are.
Leave a note in the back of somebody?
Yeah, it's attached to a dagger. Oh. You really don't need this much information, Ramona. Just put the suit on. Get there early to start working. You'll report to the chef. And if something go.
Is there any is there any like manner things that I need to know? Because I don't know if you noticed, I'm a Minotaur.
You are. And that's what they are expecting. They know that you're coming.
They're gonna hand me plates.
They are gonna hand you plates.
China.
You're very dexterous. I've seen you. It's a bull in a china shop.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
Just do whatever the chef says and keep an eye on our boy.
Okay.
You'll arrive at the castle at 5.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna get in as a bodyguard. Is that not better?
There's no guarantees they would have let you in, Ramona. This guarantees your service. Please, don't upset him. You know how he gets when he's upset.
No. Nope. I do.
All right.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna put on the penguin suit.
You don't have to put it on now. You don't have to put it on now. At 5, you have to be at the castle.
I start putting it on.
Okay. It's this like Minotaur.
No, I want her to stop me.
Oh no, she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't care. Okay, all right, cool.
Whatever. My job's done, and she kind of just leaves. It's just like it's a penguin suit. It's like the vest and a dress shirt, but Minotaur sized.
Yeah, you know they spent more money on that suit fitting it for you.
It's actually a little bigger than you. It fits a little loose. You gather it might have been kind of like a Goliath hand-me-down.
Ooh.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the dress shirt, the dress tunic, the black vest, the little bow tie, and work papers they give you to identify you as a hired help within the castle. You assume that are forged, but
okay.
All right, you heading back to the group?
I'm gonna go back, and I'm assuming I'm gonna be approaching upon some sort of performance.
Yeah. You come in, you see this crowd just gathering around. Vaston, you come out of the tavern, finished with your poisons, and you see this crowd gathering around, and you look up and you can just see Neo dancing around with his flute, this pan pinging off by itself, and the crowd's having a good time.
I'll start. I'm gonna get all excited, and I'm gonna start like jumping around on my hooves.
Okay, you're like doing an Irish jig in your hooves.
No, this is like.
Oh, you're doing like a Spanish. I got you. Like a flamenco dance in your hooves.
Flamenco, not flamingo.
Flamingo. It's a flamenco dance. Flamenco dance. Whatever. I can't talk.
Flamingo.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
I'm just gonna put my hood up,
Bull with his long turtleneck, just be.
like a DJ at a club, just like with your little pan. What are you doing, Vasant? Putting your hood up?
Hood up, just ignoring it all, and go to pick up my bandolier of pockets, I suppose, what it is.
Yeah, I would let.
Sure. Hey, Andy, I don't know how long ago this was. Alexa says I'm a little quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
There.
Anyways, yeah, you head up into the Spire Tower. You head up to the tailor's shop. The door is shut.
Yeah, check if it's open.
Yep, it opens up. You hear a little bell go off. You see Tobias standing there. Oh, you're early.
Hmm.
Look, yeah, and you see him like currently sewing like this like embroidery into a hat, like a little like bowler cap, her fedora type deal.
You know it is.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've finished yours relatively early, and he heads out into the back of the shop. And he comes out with the various straps with pockets attached that like five. I'll say 5 pockets that you can attach in various locations.
Sweet.
Very good. Pleasure doing business with you. If you see your furry little friend, tell him I might be done a little early, like 4:30 or so.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear them now, but they seem to be putting on a performance.
Oh, is that why I don't have any business today?
Seems like it.
So I'll take it today. I'm quite busy.
Oh, been a pleasure, and I'll just whoosh, Batman out.
Yeah. All right. You guys, your performance ends. You guys start collecting your money. We'll say it's probably about 3:30 at this point.
And now imagine it's like that, only we had puppets.
Real big
You know,
on these
like puppets.
Yeah.
Puppets.
Yeah, totally. Strickland, we are. You know what?
Like shadow puppets and like string puppets and some sock puppets and we could just tell the whole story.
I want to make a puppet show.
I can make something that lights up, and even you could write the brothers on it or whatever you call yourselves again. What are we again?
The Calidus brothers.
We're the Calidus brothers.
Calidus brothers. Yeah, I can make it say the Calidus brothers, and we could like throw it out there, and then it'll just be on a big sign.
It's not a very big sign. It's pretty small actually, but still. But it will still say.
It's pretty small. It's like the size of a notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, we can put that like on a piece of wood, and we can carry it around with us, and everybody will know who we are.
You know what though? We should probably make some flyers.
The stick
too.
of wood.
You know what? No, I'm getting way ahead of ourselves. We'll save that one for in 2 weeks when we got to play at the Bearded Bard again. We'll make some flyers. We'll do some guerrilla marketing. We'll hand them out on the street. You know, like they do, like at I'm looking for a word that isn't Vegas strip club. No, don't have it. Sorry.
Urban Street Strip Club.
Yeah, I don't got nothing. I'm trying to think of the equivalent. I don't think I have that.
It's just
Not that Strickland would know about. You would probably compare it to the only city in Russia, which is Shingard.
There we go. And then I make a sweet gentleman's club reference.
Fair enough. All right.
And,
are we waiting?
We'll have to go get our clothes.
So you're gonna wait around till about 4:30. Go.
Yeah, if we could find a place to just scoop up some linen for these puppets.
You're right in the marketplace. I mean,
yeah. So there's
easy
probably
enough.
a place. Everybody got what was that? It was 30. So everybody gets 10 gold. Or Winston and
The bull.
La Boule. You guys each get 10 gold, 20 silver, and we'll say 12 copper. We'll split that pretty much 3 ways.
Fair enough.
And then Strickland takes
Gold,
the rest.
20 silver, and what?
It comes out to be like, we'll say 15 copper. And Strickland, we only get 14 copper. But
All right.
How much gold and silver did we keep?
it was 10 gold, 20 silver, and like 14 copper, roughly.
We're rich again.
Yay.
I'll say the linens are like 5 copper.
5
what
copper?
you want.
All right,
Yeah.
so take 5 copper off her thing, because I'm getting you some linens for your shadow puppets. He's been talking about it since we've like literally got into this town. It's like all of a sudden it's a big deal about these shadow puppets. Now you have, now you can start to do that, and then we'll go
Probably won't have
patiently
enough
wait.
time to practice for tonight, but I'm gonna start working on some things. I got
Okay.
a bunch of ideas for all my puppets.
Awesome. It's
All right, so you
really
guys head
gonna
up
happen.
to the tailors.
Yep.
Tim,
This time it's about.
well, after I've gone and got my stuff, obviously I'll be waiting about an hour and a
Yep.
half piece.
Mhm.
I'd have gone to the market.
Yep.
Brought a whole load of painter supplies.
Mhm.
Come back to the inn and just sat there painting.
What are you painting?
That's what I need to fit sort of.
Okay. Let me know
Oh.
later if you.
I'll let you know in a sec.
You guys head up to the tailor on the 3rd level of the market spire. Door is open. You can see Tobias with 2 small, like halfling-sized mannequins with these outfits on them, kind of like sewing up some loose ends and threads.
How amazing do they look?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck. That's a 30.
Oh, okay. These outfits. You can see this for Neo, you instantly your eyes zoom in on your outfit. This we decided what, green?
Yeah.
All right, 8 for you, Strickland. You see this like green vest and like black slick slacks with a gold like tunic underneath the vest. And off the side, it's like a little short side cape. And you see Tobias, he shakes it, and you can see these like stars like off them and kind of like hang around the cloak a little bit. And like every time it moves, some more stars just kind of like flicker off of it. And a nice black fedora
Ooh.
with like a green strip and a like golden looking like feather off of it.
Well done.
Strickland, you see yours, this dark maroon like long jacket almost with like these purple oh, that's right. We were doing the town colors.
Yeah,
Rewind.
but
Yours
I'm cool
was
with green.
yeah, but he flourished with the green because he just knew that was your color.
I don't mind at all.
Strickland, yours is like it's a dark burgundy jacket, long jacket with like He put the colors into yours with like these purple cuffs around with like these brass and golden brass buttons. Like not quite gold, but really polished brass buttons around the front of it as well. And hanging around the neck of it is a muted purple scarf.
That's you have,
It's even better than I could have imagined.
yeah. I need to get it on. Do you have a dressing room? How much time do we have?
Of course. It's about 4 right now. So you guys have about an hour before. Actually, 2 hours before dinner starts.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm getting in it.
We're gonna say you guys are expecting a coach about like 5:30 at the bearded
I'll
bar.
get changed as quick as possible.
Okay, you guys get changed.
So-
And you look pretty snazzy.
Hell yeah.
I'm standing over in the corner with just like almost little to nothing on. I'm like, is this a formal event? Do I need to dress up?
Well,
Yeah, we should probably try to get him something that, matches more like the Calidus brothers,
yeah, that's true.
Same
Same for
thing
you,
with that
Winston.
lush.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
ready for you?
What's up, Viston?
I've decided what I'm painting.
Okay.
I'm going to try and paint the scene of us defeating that tyrant, but make it out with the Calidus brothers being just the Calidus brothers there claiming victory over it.
Okay. Give me a performance check. Anyways, you guys were trying to try to buy something for LeBeau?
Yeah.
That's a 15 plus 1 or 16.
Decent enough painting. From your standards.
Anything we can get for our turtle friend and our lush.
A very fine coat and pants, just bright blue.
Well, I can't make anything. There's just no time. There's no time.
Yeah.
Let me
but
see
you
what I
gotta
have.
Yeah. See what you have.
I'm not. And he kind of sizes up LeBeau. I'm not
Even-
sure I have anything for that body structure. Hold on.
Think about
Even
sashes.
like a sash
Lots of sash.
or like a toga.
I mean, give me one moment. And he heads in the back. You can hear him scrounging around a little bit. You can see him looking around. He goes, I'm really not sure. And he looks at his window. And his eyes widen a little bit. And you can see him get up like a stool and start taking down his curtains. As you can see, he gets his shears out and he starts cutting. And with lightning speed, he starts sewing up and hemming the edges around it. And he makes you like this teal cloak. And he looks over and he grabs this like brooch off the counter and he pins it together. It's like it's crude, but I think this would do. And it's got some nice embroidery on it. Kind of hangs off your shell a little bit. But it's a nice like cape with like a little bit of a collar to it.
Wow.
That's
Alrighty.
perfect.
Oh, for an hour, this is pretty good.
Tobias, you're so awesome. Thank you for helping us.
No problem. I need new curtains. That'll be about 2 silver.
Oh, I owe you.
Yeah,
About two
You
silver.
got it.
And
Strickland.
Ben, I don't think you've seen this guy before.
3.
This dwarf, 3? Okay. This dwarf is no mustache, bright pink beard, very like fashionably clothed. Right. Well,
And what about Winston? I think he was.
Just a pretty.
yeah, Winston
nice.
is pretty fine already.
Yeah.
All right.
Can
well,
we get
good luck
another
with
one
your...
of those little pins and just put? Can we pay for another pin it and put it on Winston just to give him some flavor. Yeah.
Let me see if I have. Let me see if I have any more of those.
A button, anything decorative.
Yeah, he finds another like brooch, but it's not the same one, but it's in that same brass goldish look to it.
Perfect.
Just fasten it on.
Yeah. I'll like force it on you if you don't take it. Just...
All right. Well, good luck with your dinner or whatever you had.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Thank you so much, Tobias. Love the hair.
You have a good day. And he shuts the door behind you as you guys head down. It's at this point with the creation of that cloak, it's getting close to 5:15 where your coach was supposed to come to the tavern.
Okay.
Ramona, you make your way up to the castle showing your papers. The guards let you through into the high gardens where you have to walk, so you start pretty early. You head up through lush gardens and forests, like very different than the rest of the city. You go through these large gates and these two winding roads that lead up to the castle up on the cliff side with this like almost like a forest within these gardens. But you have it's a nice stroll. As darkness hits, you gain some time because you start to shadow step your way through. They let you into the castle. You meet the chef, and he starts putting you to work. Vastan, are you waiting outside for your coach? What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of just sat having waiting for everybody else to arrive.
Okay. As you sit there, you see Strickland and Neo in fancy new duds, along with Winston and Labu.
I take it I'll recognise Winston.
Yeah, you recognize Winston. Yeah, straight up, you recognize him.
Yep. So now my eyes a little bit.
You see on him there's.
I've always got my hood up.
Yeah, you see there's no recognition in his eyes at all towards you. When you guys were all standing in front of the bearded bard,
I'll quickly present when Neo and Strickland walk into the tavern. I'll present the painting to them.
You guys show it's a pretty especially for art that you guys have seen in Russia. This is a pretty nice painting of you and Strickland, light beaming off of his shield, eldritch blast coming out of Neo's hand, like mid sky, attacking this giant undead beholder skull. A T-Rex in the background whimpering.
Oh my
God.
Vistan,
Mom would love this.
Oh, check this out. You are amazing. What if we offered a service where people that were at our concert, our performances, they could have a personal painting done by you? This is
too much hassle.
I think you can do it. I think I will get you out of your shell. I'm telling you, my friend, you have a very good. This is great. I'm just saying.
Bull, that was a little offensive to you, I think.
You think we set up like a little stand, like a little like you could just sit there with an easel and do like caricatures.
Yeah.
And people show up to the concert.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this discussion, this fairly large carriage stops in front of the bearded bard. As this finely dressed in black gentleman steps off the cart and enters the door of the tavern, like
Dressed in black?
Dressed in black.
He's dressed and black.
Dressed and black. No, he's dressed in black. This is a wood elf gentleman. So very like dark brownish skin, golden hair, done up real nicely. Vastan, you probably be the only one to notice. He seems to be an older elf.
Yeah.
Though though most wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
I am here to pick up guests at the castle for the steward Octavius.
Yes, that's the Calidus brothers.
Yes.
And I raise my paw.
Righto, I have two Calidus brothers.
There's 5.
4, actually.
3.
5, I think. Nope. Wait.
Oh,
I have.
Wait, is there 6? And
I had 5 on my guest count, but I see 6.
Is there 6?
No, there's 4.
Yeah.
I had 4 on my guest count, but I see 5. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well,
you know what they always say about Kitsu, right? You know?
Yeah.
I do not.
Always multiplying.
Yep. That's
Right.
the famous quote.
All right. Well, if you are those heroes, please, your chariot awaits. And he gets up onto where the horses are and opens the door for you guys, and then gets up there.
I will climb right in, like.
All right.
Jump
Neo jumps right in.
I'm gonna do that thing where I'm gonna look to see if there's like a skylight, you know, where you could like stick the top half of your body out, like when you're going to prom.
As calm as anything.
I was gonna go there.
Sit down.
As you all enter, Strickland, you hear a voice in the back of your head like, "Master, are we going somewhere?" And as your shield speaks to you.
Oh, when I talk to it, do I just talk out loud, or is it all in my head?
You have, up until this point, spoken out loud.
Okay, then we're running with that. Oh yeah, we're going to a dinner party, and you're coming too.
Will it be fighting? Will you require my protection, sir?
I mean, I'll definitely require you, but hopefully there won't be any fighting.
Well, standing by.
Excellent. And I just pat it on my shoulder.
And you all hear the one-sided conversation within this carriage. Those of you who know. As the carriage takes off through the market circle, up into through the high gardens, where you enter the second gate through into the castle. As it pulls around to the front, there's this large, it's, for some of you, it may not be the largest castle you've ever seen, but it's a fairly big castle with right in the back of it, these 2 large towers going up into the sky. As your chauffeur opens your door and beckons you to the door, he heads in himself. As you pass through the main gates, you see 2 of the night guards standing watch at the door.
Are they?
You see this?
The same ones that we saw in the side alley?
Not necessarily the same guards,
right?
But the same branch of guards.
Okay.
Entering in, it opens up to a long, red carpeted runway, almost like from the door to where you can see the throne, empty, ornate. To your left, as you walk in and you follow, you see a large dining room with multiple tables. You see pillars with torches lining as you walk. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Give me 1 second. There we are. As he leads up, you guys pass the dining room. I'm gonna say Neo, with your passive perception, and probably Vostan, you notice 2 individuals kind of hanging out within the large dining room. You see one figure with a red hood on and various leather armor, and you see a large woman with white hair, pale skin, and a sword on her back. They kind of just seem like they're hanging out. As you keep on going, you look to your right, and you look into a door, and you can see what looks like to be some kind of study. On either side of the thrones are 2 stairways going up to a balcony, where you can see an ornately dressed long dinner table at the top of the balcony. You guys head up the stairs. You're led up the stairs, and the wood elf chauffeur who drove you here says, "Everyone, please take a seat." There's 3 chairs on either side, and there's 2 head chairs. At one head chair, you can see a halfling dressed in robes, sitting there already. And you can see the other head table is pushed in, like the seats unavailable, opposed to the other seats that are all pulled out. Please have a seat. Your host will be with you soon.
I'll go ahead and take a seat. Can Leaf go do some snooping around in that study?
Certainly.
I'll wait.
We'll get to that in a minute.
At the halfling and hey, how are you? Murin of the Calidus brothers.
Hello. My name is Eustace. Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too. Thank you. Yeah. Exciting. It's so fancy here.
You all take a seat.
Yeah.
They're all big enough, LeBeau. You're able to sit down somewhat a little tight, but you find a chair that doesn't have any arms, so you kind of have like some room for your wide girth body. When you see coming up from the stairs a familiar face dressed in black and white, Ramona, holding several plates of salad, and she starts
concentrating very hard.
She starts placing them in front of everyone.
Thank you. You're so nice.
Say thank you in Minotaur, just to
Thank you.
acknowledgement.
And I'm gonna say back in Minotaur, like, you don't know me.
Can I cast Hex
I say
on
nothing
Strickland?
Yeah.
Alright, I would like to do that. And I'm going to give him disadvantage on probably intelligence checks.
It's like you suck already, so. All right. So the salads are brought to you. The head chair is still vacant at the moment. The wood elf again. He comes up to you all and says, "Well, there's been a bit of a delay, but I was informed to let you know of tonight's entertainment. We have a very special treat.
You have the Calidus brothers, and I'll bring out my flute."
As you say this, at the same time, the wood elf says, "The Calidus twins," and this curtain opens, and you see these 2 Takino Kitsu. You 2 instantly recognize as your cousins Morph and Marilyn.
I will make instant eye contact with Strickland. It's Morph and Marilyn.
What the shit?
As they start playing, one has like a cello, and the other one like a flute, and they start playing this like classical piece of music just as background for your dinner.
I will cast Minor Illusion and make a sound that is so out of tune it hurts your ears, coming from their direction.
So the sound, as this beautiful classical music is played, the sound of like a fork scraping on a plate just echoes through the hall, and like kind of interrupts their playing, but they like try to force their way through it to keep playing. It's terrible. You guys have to, and they don't stop.
They don't.
And I
they
don't imagine
stop.
neither do you.
No, so I will jump up on the table.
Punch.
I will make eye contact with LeBoul, Winston, and Strickland and say, "It is our time now." And I am going to bring out my pan flute. I'm going to use my reaction to use my runaway feet and teleport 30 feet off the table behind them and channeling those three guys so they are with me behind the people that we're playing. If I can do that.
We all just teleport to the stage.
We teleport to the stage.
This is going to be like a legit, literal upstaging.
You're talking like late 90s pop is happening right now.
All right. Yeah. They don't stop.
Yeah.
They look you dead in the eye.
Willing.
And there's just this battle of sound and noise.
Can you cast thaumaturgy on object? Like,
I mean,
can I cast...
you can use thaumaturgy to open and shut doors and windows.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud.
Yeah, that's what you would do.
Okay.
So eventually, I'll say for the sake of brevity, eventually they stop. Out of almost embarrassment and like not knowing what to do, you guys continue to play your song.
Yes.
I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna like, under my breath, like make eye contact with Marilyn.
Yeah.
Marilyn, who's a girl, and Morph, who is a male, Kinto, the raccoon-looking masks on their eyes. As the music subsides and your performance ends, there's an awkward as F silence. As
I'm just sat there picking up side, just thinking, what the.
What part of the table did you sit at on Vastan? There's the railing, and then there's the other side, like where there's more space where the performance would be happening.
Railing side.
Right. You see from a distance a tall, elven man with pale gray skin and white hair walk towards the table. He goes, "Well, that's quite an interesting performance, I'd say." And I think that's where we'll end tonight.
That
son of a bitch.
Good job, dude. Good job.
It's very important how you word things and to know what you're doing.
Yep, that is fucking awesome.
As soon as he said it, I knew exactly what you were gonna do, Tim. I called it. I knew exactly what you were gonna do.
And are we still? All right.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we're still
everyone.
Streaming.
Thank you.
Check us out. We got Tuesday. We have Wildmount, Diaries of a Wimpy Graviturgist, the Noctua. I mean, we're going on like chapter fucking 16 or something crazy shit like that. And then next Saturday we have the Nobodies.
16 on Tuesday.
Yeah, we have the Nobodies coming back with the Chaos Chronicles in Ortolan. And Sunday is our second session in etc. So, etc. I think is Lexa would like me to pronounce.